Hello, my name is Jasmine, and I'm the teen librarian at the Lamont Public Library District. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a few new teen fiction, nonfiction, and graphic novels for the month of January that you'll be able to find here at the library. At the end, I'll also be telling you about teen programs we're offering this winter and service hour opportunities that you might be interested in. Let's get started. Break Up from Hell by Anne de Villa Cardeno. Miguela Angeles is tired of her abuela keeping secrets, especially about her heritage, tired of her small Vermont town and hanging out at the same places with the same friends she's known forever. So when another boring Sunday trip to church turns into a run-in with Sam, a mysterious hottie in town on vacation, Mika seizes the opportunity to get closer to him. It's not long before she's under Sam's spell, and doing things she's never done before, like winning all her martial arts sparring matches and lying to her favorite people. The more time Mika spends with Sam, the more weird things start to happen too, like terrifying visions of the world ending. Mika's gut instinct keeps telling her something is off, yet Sam is the most exciting guy she's ever met. But when Mika discovers his family roots, she realizes that instead of being in the typical high school relationship, she's living in a horror novel. She has to leave Sam, but will ending their relationship also bring an end to everything she's known and everything she loves? Read-alikes include After Love by Tanya Barn and It's Not You, It's Me by Gabrielle Williams. The Davenports by Crystal Marquez. The Davenports are one of the few black families of immense wealth and status in a changing United States. Their fortune made through the entrepreneurship of William Davenport, a formerly enslaved man who founded the Davenport Carriage Company years ago. Now it's 1910, and the Davenports live surrounded by servants, crystal chandeliers, and endless parties, finding their way and finding love, even when they're not supposed to. There is Olivia, the beautiful elder Davenport daughter, ready to do her duty by getting married, until she meets the charismatic civil rights leader Washington Dwight and sparks fly. The younger daughter, Helen, is more interested in fixing cars than falling in love, unless it's with her sister's suitor. Amy Rose, the childhood friend turned maid to the Davenport sisters, dreams of opening up her own business and marrying the one man she could never be with, Oliver and Helena's brother, John. But Olivia's best friend, Ruby, also has her sights set on John Davenport, though she can't seem to keep his interest until family pressure has her scheming to win his heart, just as someone else wins hers. Inspired by the real-life story of the Patterson family, The Davenports is the tale of four determined and passionate young black women discovering the courage to steer their own path in life and love. Read-alikes include 16 Scandals by Sophie Jordan and Sense and Second Degree Murder by Tirzah Price. Nick and Charlie, a Heartstoppers novella by Alice Osman. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, right? Everyone knows that Nick and Charlie love their nearly inseparable life together, but soon Nick will be leaving for university, and Charlie, a year younger, will be left behind. Everyone's asking if they're staying together, which is a stupid question, or at least that's what Nick and Charlie assume at first. As the time to say goodbye gets inevitably closer, both Nick and Charlie start to question whether their love is strong enough to survive being apart. Charlie is sure he's holding Nick back, and Nick can't tell what Charlie's thinking. Things spiral from there. Everyone knows that first loves rarely last forever. What will it take for Nick and Charlie to defy the odds? Read-alikes include Only on the Weekends by Dean Ada and How It All Blew Up by Arvin Amata. Promise Boys by Nick Brooks. The urban Promise Boys prep school vows to turn boys into men, as students JB, Ramon, and Trey are forced to follow the prestigious program's strict rules. Extreme discipline, they've been told, is what it takes to be college-bound. to avoid the fates of many men in their neighborhoods. This, the principal Moore method, supposedly saves lives. But when Moore ends up murdered and the cops come sniffing around, the trio emerges as the case's prime suspects. With all three maintaining their innocence, they must band together to track down the real killer before they are arrested. But is the true culprit hiding among them? Read-alikes include The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas and One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus. Rebel of Fire and Flight by Anissa Marufu. Khadija loves the ancient tales of jinn and renegade princesses, but real life is closing in and her destiny as a Ganhari girl is marriage and boredom. When her father arranges a match, Khadija leaps at the chance of escape, a rogue hot air balloon fighting its ropes for the sky. Soon, Khadija is flying over the desert sands away from everything she knows. Khadija finds an unlikely ally in a poor young glassmaker's apprentice, Jacob. But soon a deadly revolution threatens their friendship and their world. The oppressed, pale-skinned Hari are restless, and their infamous terrorist group, the Harif, have a new fearsome leader. And the ruling Ganhedian are brutal in their repression. As the Harif exploit forbidden magic, summoning jinn to aid their fight, Jacob and Khadija soon choose what kind of world they want to live in, and how to make it a reality. Read-alikes include Chaos and Flame by Tessa Gradon and Chain of Thorns by Cassandra Clare. Spice Road by Mihaya Abraham. In the hidden desert city of Qualia, secret spice magic awakens infinities in those who drink the Misra tea. With an affinity for iron, 16-year-old Imani wields a dagger like no other warrior, garnering her the reputation as the next greatest shield for battling the dangerous jinn, ghouls, and other monsters that lurk in the sands beyond city limits. Her reputation has been overshadowed, however, by her brother who tarnished the family name after he was discovered stealing their nation's coveted spice, a telltale sign of magical obsession. He disappeared soon after, believed to have died beyond the forbidden wastes, and leaving Imani reeling with both betrayal and grief. But when Imani uncovers evidence her brother might be alive and spreading their nation's magic beyond the desert, she strikes a deal with the council to find him and bring him back to Quali before he can reveal the city's location. Accompanied by Quan, a roguish but handsome jinn, and Taha, a powerful beast seer whose magical talents are matched only by his arrogance, they set out on their mission. Imani soon discovers there are many secrets that lie beyond the forbidden wastes, and in her own heart, but will her finding her brother before his betrayals endanger the fate of all Qualia? Read-alikes include Defend the Dawn by Bridget Kremer and This Cursed Crown by Alexandria Overy. On to nonfiction. How to Be a Young Anti-Racist by Ibram X. Kendi and Nick Stone. How to Be a Young Anti-Racist empowers teen readers to help create a more just society. Anti-racism is a journey, and now young adults will have a map to carve their own path. Kendi and Stone have revised this work to provide antidotes and data that speaks directly to the experiences and concerns of young readers, encouraging them to think critically and build a more equitable world in doing so. Read-alikes include Resilient Black Girl by M.J. Ferrier and We Are Not Free by Tracy G. Graphic novels. Battle Royale by Leslie Adams. When 17-year-old small-town waitress Rose impresses a famous food critic, she and her best friend Fred find themselves thrust into the tough world of competitive baking. The contest is an intense 10 days of bizarre challenges, and the competition is cutthroat. Some competitors are willing to lie, cheat, and sabotage their way to the top. Wolves may be in over her head, but she is determined to show that she can become a top chef. Battle Royale is a fish-out-of-water style romantic comedy about climbing out of the circumstances you're in and making your dream come true. Reader likes include Where There's a Risk by Sarah J. Schmidt and Crumbs by Danny Sterling. Cursed Princess Club by Lamb Cat. Gwendolyn, the youngest of the king's 3 daughters, is living proof that princesses don't always have it all. She isn't like a typical fairy tale princess or other princesses in the Pastel Kingdom. Gwendolyn, with her big heart and love of baking, isn't particularly attractive, unlike her sisters who have woodland creatures do their hair and makeup or have flowers blossom wherever they sleep. Gwendolyn is a bit different. So when her father proposes marriage for her and her sisters to make an alliance with the Plaid Kingdom, it breaks Gwendolyn's heart to hear that Prince Frederick thinks she's really ugly. Overwhelmed and ashamed, she runs away into the forest and encounters the twisted world of the Cursed Princess Club, where her life will never be the same. Reader likes include Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle by Kadaji and Love at 14 by Fuki Mizutani. This winter, for teen and tween programs, we are offering D&D, Artful Afternoons, Teen Take It Makes, Teen Treat Yourself. We are also doing 100 books before graduation, where you read 100 books before graduating, log them to your Beanstack account, and win prizes on the way to 100. For service hours, we have At Your Service program, Teen Volunteer Squad meetings, Character Pen Pals letter writing party, where you can come in to write letters to children as their favorite characters. We also have book reviews and advanced reader book reviews, where you get to keep the title after reviewing it. If you would like any more information about programs or service hour opportunities, you can contact me at jwilson@lamontlibrary.org. Thank you and have a great day.